Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good evening, good night, good day. Hope everybody's well. Pretty extraordinary day. Laid back, had a couple of days off, and you have to really, really relax that mind, body, and soul. I didn't do too much relaxing though. My daughter doesn't allow that. Not an option. Not an option, but it's a beautiful thing, and but a lot of time to see this world and really see how we are as people and a lot of things that some of the things that are pretty disturbing. But there's something that's called a solution, and I think when people deal with me, they have to understand how intense that process is going to be dealing with me. In most cases, you may not be able to handle it. Now, I watch my 600 pound show. Oh yeah, I love the show. And I love the show for several reasons, but I really, really love the show. I like the way how Dr. Now deals with his patients. You know, I love the way Dr. Now deals with his patients. I mean, you can't play games with this guy. Excuse me, this doctor. He is what most people need to be. He can smell BS 10 miles, 10,000 miles away. The way he deals with his oh man, the way he deals with his clients, his patients, it's incredible. It's incredible how this man does. And what I admire about him is the most important part is he is so raw. He's raw, he's real. He's just a real serious dude. And I watched a woman. Like there was this woman tonight, and it was pretty cool. Like nice looking big woman too. This woman was like 600 pounds, 600. I think she lived out. I don't know if y'all seen the episode, the one where she's from little hood chick, but she's she looks Puerto Rican, but I think they Creole, something like that. But she's from Louisiana, and she was like 630. And I remember how she had a thing for she slips with she really can't handle smelling good food. I mean, this woman is eating this big bowl of eggs. I mean, she was terrible. And the one thing I love about that show, they don't hold anything back. Like you may look at it as, oh, it's just wrong how they're portraying them. No, they're portraying themselves. I talked to a wise sister today. She know who she is. I love talking to her. And she said something today that was so deep. Like she was telling me how, Nate, one thing about me, she been through this, that, and the third, but she doesn't give a F what people think about her. And I said, for she said a little more, but for lack of words, basically, we all say, we don't care what people think. This is me, et cetera, et cetera. And as a black man, I had to tell her, I said, sister, be careful with that. Now, this is because I was watching this show, right? And I told her, be careful with that because I hear you. But as a black man, I had to tell her and say, listen, Now I know a lot of brothers like, man, Nate, I don't like dealing with them damn sisters. They got attitude problems. No, no, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. I had to literally tell her because it was my duty as a black man. You see, the thing is with the black woman, American black woman, she's going to listen to what the black man say more than anybody. And it shows in our community. If you look at certain women that's ratchet and classless and didn't give a, but that piece of crap is behind that. He invested, divested, right? Right. He didn't invest. He clearly didn't. He fulfilled her with nothing but trash. And she puts that out. You understand? It's like the universe. What you put into the universe, you get back. He doesn't do that with her. He doesn't know how to guide her and tell her what to do without knocking her down. He just doesn't know how to do it. You know what I mean? But when he deals with that non-white, that non-black woman, he deals with her entirely different. Because over there, he's not from over there, so he has to be accepted. So all he can do is back up what she wants. You understand? She demands you to invest into her. But moving along, what I told her was, you know, you could look at a woman that doesn't care what people think. You can look at a woman that does not care what people think. You can look at a sister and know she don't give a F anymore. When you watch the show 600 Pounds, okay, most of the time they didn't care, especially if it's a woman, because that's how she got there. You see, when you stop caring about what people think, there's a pro to that, and that's great because you should never be distracted. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will ever hurt me. I get that. Cutting people out your life, this, that, and the third, and that's in between. You got to be cool. Be careful with that. But this is the real thing. When I watch this show and I'm watching this woman stuff, and I'm not even exaggerating, she was stuffing food. I wish I could find the clip. She was stuffing food into her mouth like it was a lifesaver. She literally was putting, I mean, man, let me see if I could just find this shit. New Orleans. Let me just see if I could find that New Orleans episode. This would be extraordinary if I can, right? I'm looking for it, though. I don't know if I'm going to get it. It's 2020. And these people clearly, I think I got it. After bad weight gets into with his doctor. She clearly did not care what she looked like. Okay? Now, she didn't care because when she didn't care, the reason it showed. You know, you administer pretty much when it ain't hard to tell for a lack of words. It ain't hard to tell. Looking at her, you said, God damn, sister, how in the hell did you end up like this? Because she didn't care. And when you stop caring, that is a major, major problem. Because when you don't care, it shows. Now, as a black brother, she is now be careful because sometimes she may not, but she needs to be receptive to what I tell her when it's for her own good. Now, be careful with that. Most of the time, these niggas ain't telling you shit for your own good. They think they're telling you something, and all he do is knocking you down. Okay, so I want to share that too because I know there's a big concern. Some brothers like, well, Nate, we don't want to tell her nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that the camera guy was to the right side of this shit. Look at this. Oh no, no, no. I hate when they got the videos like that with
Looking. I was supposed to be back at Dr. Niles last month.
Okay.
Shocked at that, what she's saying, but yeah, LaShawn.
I don't want to. I don't like videos when the guys are talking like this. I can't deal with that. They annoy the fuck out of me. Piece of garbage. I can't stand when they do that. So let me just try to find it, right? But clearly, they don't care anymore. And when you get to the point, right, here we go. This guy's probably knocking them down.
Be sleigh that Santa would have.
Yeah, see, these are all these videos with all these guys just dragging fat people. I can't stand that. Like, I can't deal with that. So it's gonna be kind of tough because these guys is dicks. Okay, so maybe this one would be a good one. I can't deal with that. Okay.
Crystal is amazing, strong, hardworking.
Okay, so clearly this woman. Let's just feature the white woman there. Clearly, she doesn't care what anybody says, but she does, right? So now that she wants to change herself, she does care because she's tired of people looking at her negatively. The sister I'm talking to looks nothing like this. I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is this, right? If Black women pretty much project our energy, our teachings, our impact, our influence through their appearance, through their mindset, through their lifestyle, and we're the ones running the ship, they're going to follow. You understand? But as a Black man myself, I could see why a man would invest into a non-Black woman before his own. Number one, he may not think you're receptive. He may think you got an attitude problem, and he may think you're not going to listen. That's a concern, but not, you know what I mean? Not all. That is a concern. That may be one or two of the issues every now and then. I'm not going to lie, but mainly it's because you already listened to a group of losers already, and now you're done. You feel me? So now at this point, you're listening. You're not going to want to listen to anybody because you listen to all these brothers and they just guided you in the wrong direction. I get it. Now he leaves you and he's with this other woman. He gives her everything that she ever wanted. I see what happens, because he will invest into a non-Black woman if given an opportunity before he invests into his own sister. That's just how it is. Now, this is something that I have to break down in a sense of men having to understand how serious and how imperative it is, because not only is it a mode of weakening our race, most people don't respect us because they see how we treat our women. That's a big deal. And white America is aware of this. You got to remember, they think of the Black man as a criminal, so clearly he's a terrible father. You know him as this is what we're known to non-Black people. Let me give it to you raw. Deadbeat dads, criminals, drug dealers, killers. We kill each other. We kill our own. No, this is what we're known to be, unless you're 50 Cent or unless you're LeBron James. That's across the board. Let's just face it, even in the Black community, we are aware of that. We know this. You know it and I know it. Okay. With all that being said, we're in this society, and I'm looking at the show 600 Pounds, and I'm noticing that what this woman has been through. So she's been through a combination of things. She was raped at 15, another time at 18. She trusted these men. I mean, she had a disaster. She tried to gain weight so she could fight off her abuser. And the second time it happened, she couldn't even fight him off. So it was a disaster. Now, this woman wasn't black, but she was a woman of color. You understand? And what was sad about the whole situation, as I'm watching, I'm like, wow, how did she get to that point? Like, who who didn't take the time and teach this woman? Clearly, the father failed. Even though the father was there, it was crazy. The father was there, but he wasn't there, right? So the mother and the father, unless there was the stepfather, I don't know, but I do know that the parents were there. What really caught my eye though is when Dr. Now was speaking to her, and she's trying to hit him because he goes by numbers. So he gave her 2 months to lose 80 pounds. She came back and she lost 6 pounds. And then she's trying to sell him the nonsense, things was rough and I'm doing a lot of stress. He's like, stress of what? Explain. And as they're explaining, they digging themselves deeper. Now, there has been a lot of sisters and a few white women that have taken it as if he was attacking them. When a woman thinks a man is attacking them, that is the biggest cop-out you could ever have. If a motherfucker is dragging you, that's an attack. But when somebody is giving you constructive criticism because you're full of shit, and they're telling you you're wrong, you're lying to me, you're making all this up, why not just be honest and say, hey, I fucked up. I'm going to do better next time. Because he gives them an opportunity to do it. Now, I'm not saying this diet is easy. It ain't no joke. You understand? Losing 80 pounds for me and you, I mean, come on, you'll be disappeared by them. But 80 pounds for a motherfucker that big is really not a lot of weight. But it's enough to know that you're serious, because once they lose enough weight, he approves them for weight loss surgery. That's essentially why they get on the show, to get the weight loss surgery done for free. So when we change to that, they're able to preview them, do what they got to do with them for a whole year, have cameras all in the house, and it works all out. But the show is a sensational show because there's a lot of psychology in there. There is a black sister that's a psychotherapist. There's this other short white guy. So the show is really, really, really good. And but again, what I admire about him, he is a no-nonsense guy. I'm trying to even sign a clip where he gets on his people. You know what I mean? And I love it, right? So let's go Dr. Now and Patient, because this nigga here go funniest moments. This guy is hilarious, man. He be giving them the business. So when they talk all the nonsense about, he tells them like, yo, you're lying. You know what I'm saying? And you haven't changed a bit. You didn't lose nothing. And this one here, this one sister here, she tried to give him the attitude, and he was just like, yo, listen, knock it off. You understand? And again, these are situations that happen quite often. There's a lot of women out there. Hold on.
Sure, if you stick with the diet and you eat low calorie, you should lose more weight. Is that hard to understand?
Yeah. Okay. So let me just give you a quick little preview. I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to go because it is TLC, but just listen. This is the thing right now. Now this brother right here is sitting there with her. He is letting her know, because she's playing victim. And I'm telling you right now, this doctor has the most ultimate. I have a hard time doing this because I get a little impatient when I'm dealing with bullshitters. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm serious. He deals with that shit until the end. Matter of fact, they try to fold him and it doesn't even work. Because his thing is, you come to me And when you come to me, we know, I don't know him personally, but I know one thing, this nigga's not, he's a straight shooter. And what I admire about that is that same attitude. He's investing into these women, clearly. Okay, he does the surgery, he invests into them, he's dealing with all this shit, and at the end of the day, he's performing $100,000 surgery on them. So he's investing. He's doing a lot more than what a lot of brothers need to do. But just watch how, this is one little clip. Just watch how this woman bullshits so much.
To understand?
Think about that really hard before you say that. Oh my God. I need a minute because this is going out wrong. And I'm trying to be respectful, but
See, she's trying to be respectful. It's all bullshit. It's not being respectful. This woman clearly did not have a black man invest into her. Whether the father did a lousy job, whether the niggas that date her, whether niggas was taking advantage of her, she's trying to intimidate him, and it doesn't work. He doesn't fold because his mentality is, listen, you're not doing what you got to do, and if you don't like it, there's the door. He cares that much where he cuts it dry. So when I'll see them bullshit him and he'll catch it. He just keeps catching it. He doesn't fold. Like, check it out.
this is just like,
Yeah, see, what this comes down to is simple. If you want to do the things you need to lose weight, how do you think weight loss surgery is going to make you lose weight?
I know it's going to help me lose weight because at the end of the day, I know what I want for myself.
No, that's not the question. How do you think weight loss surgery is going to help you?
You see what I'm saying? You see how he is? Like, he doesn't care how he's coming off. And it shows. But she doesn't give a fuck about what she looks like. And it shows. But he's investing into her. So he's willing to deal with all the disrespect. See, with an investment, you got to be able to know, listen, I know what I'm up against. You're investing into, I know a lot of y'all, the only thing niggas know is an invest into a house. But when you invest, let me talk another language. Maybe you understand it. When niggas invest in the drugs, they got to know that there's a chance that a nigga may get arrested. There's a chance that his connect may get shot and killed. You just don't know, right? But the odds are better here. When you invest into a sister, she's probably going to be a little difficult because of the shit she's been through. That's a given. She's probably not going to be as receptive. That's the highest risk that you're dealing with. Once your mindset is like, that ain't shit, you're going to be able to disperse this energy that he does. You get it? But if that's an issue, like, yo, fuck that, I just can't deal with a sister with attitude, you can't invest into a sister. Now you got to go get you a foreign prostitute because the little light thing is going to turn you off. If this woman clearly is having a man show her more about he's caring, the doctor here, than anybody that's around her. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Look at it again.
It helped me in so many ways. It helped me to get more healthier. It helped me with, losing the weight. It is just,
Okay, with helping losing weight, how is going to help you lose weight? That's what the question is. How? The question is how. How is going to help you?
I'm done.
See, she's trying to get frustrated. She getting frustrated. He's like, yo, I'm asking, that's not the answer to the question. I'm asking the question. How is that going to help you lose weight? You know what I'm saying? So the psychology here is he's not intimidated by that. All right. She knows what she's doing. She knows she's trying to bullshit him, but it ain't working. Because his whole thing is like, listen, if I'm going to invest into you, you got to do what I tell you to do, or else it's off. That's it. And what men have to understand is when you're dealing with these sisters, all right, and there's a motive difficult because 10 or 5 or 10 assholes before you in her past fucked the whole show up, because that could happen. You have to be prepared to deal with this. And don't let it shake you down. You have to be prepared to deal with this. because she clearly did not have anybody that continued to invest in her. That's why she's in a position. So now he's willing to invest in her. He's willing to help her lose weight. In addition, give her this weight loss surgery. That's the goal. If she doesn't meet the requirements, he's going to disqualify her. She's trying to tell him she's meeting the requirements, give her time or whatever. He's been given the time. He's like, yo, you haven't did shit. So what is your purpose being here? You understand? So let her go. Let her keep going.
Done.
Okay, look at me. It's gonna help you by making you eat less. You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you have weight loss surgery, you're gonna eat less and you're gonna lose weight,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Right. You're going to eat less and lose weight. So see how he's coaching her? See that black shithole and any even the white ones, they dragging her. This is not about dragging her. That's corny. The reality is the mindset. She's trying to better herself, clearly, no matter what we say. But he is patient enough to coach her and teach her because with his investment, he has to protect it. You understand? You can't just invest into shit and just like, well, fuck it. It ain't going right. I'm going to be done. No, nigga, you invested time into this shit already. You already put your money up. You can't just bow out. Okay? This show is contracts, is production. He's been filming. He'd be filming these people for like a year. So he can't just walk away. That's part of his contract in addition to Lifetime, in addition to the show. So it shows a mode of gratitude because he actually is taking the time. So I know a lot of black men are like, oh, fuck that, man. He's simping, trying to pander these women. No, it's not about that. You know what I mean? That's the mindset of that shithole. You gotta ignore him. This is a professional fucking millionaire doctor. Okay? He deals with it different. Shout out to Jacqueline. What up, baby girl? Just talking about you. You understand? So he deals with it differently. And what he shows me is, wow, this is pretty interesting. You have an investment, you protect it. All of his patients are his investments. He signed up for this. Okay? He doesn't walk out the room on people. He walks out when he's done.
now that you're not eating less, you're not losing weight. You get that?
Yeah, nothing else.
So if you're not willing to eat less and you're choosing to overeat, then surgery is not going to change that. And in long term, it's going to fail to do anything for you. So right now, there's nothing wrong with your eating habit.
No, because like now, like I'm barely even eating nowadays. I don't know what's going on.
I get that you think that, but it's not reality.
Well, I'm glad that you think that, but it's not reality. See what I'm saying? So the elements that I take from this is, and I want to be clear with the people that listen to me. Shout out to Jacqueline. This woman here, this is an example of investing in the woman. Now, let me break this down. I invest into black women, right? This whole format, this whole platform is distinctly for sisters, mainly, right? Mainly. There's brothers here as well, but it's mainly for sisters and my black elite men, right? I'm investing into you. So when I invest into you, I gotta know that I'm gonna be presented with real ones and some fake ones. There's been a few women getting my WhatsApp number, and that's great. And we've been going back and forth. That's fantastic. But you know what I mean? I don't want to encourage women that are here wasting no time. I don't want you to think you're going to be coming here and pandering to me because you have an issue with your insecurities and maybe they can make it better. All right? You're supposed to come to me and knowing that when you talk to me, it's going to be unfiltered, uncut, and it's going to be raw. I'm warning you. And you may not like me after that. So be very, very careful when you reach out to me and we connect and we shooting the shit. Because you got to understand now, you're coming to me. I'm not coming to you. My investment is for you when you come here as a guest, when you come here as a platform student, all of the above. But I am investing into the woman. So once I invest into it, the return has to be what you learn. And you come and tell me, Nate, since I learned this. Now, I had one sister today that really made me happy. She hit me today and said, Nate, she's listening now. She low key. She probably ain't gonna comment, but she said, Nate, I got my shades. She got some designer shades, and now she's gonna get something she's gonna get some feet ornaments and some little ankle bracelets and shit. She's clearly been listening to me. So my investment is starting to work with her because I'm investing my time, my thoughts, my teachings into her. She's listening. Whether she's in the clouds or not, it's working. And that's when I know I'm going in a good direction, because now it's going in a good direction. It's the same way how you invested in something, and now, hey man, a month in, we're doing good. And who knows, in another year she may tell me something else, but it's working. You know, some investments is a dice roll. Investment is a gamble. Some investments are good, some investments are bad. Right? I'm pretty sure some of these people didn't even get to the weight loss surgery. They couldn't do the show because they couldn't lose the weight.
So no matter what you say to me, if you don't lose weight, then that's an issue. Even if you bring someone to witness to convince me that you're not eating much,
I
is
didn't
that
bring
what
you
you're
here to do anything. I brought my friends in for support. You know what? Y'all ready to go? Because I'm not doing this. I'm not. He's not going to talk like I'm crazy.
See, that's the problem right there. That's an issue. This was a good episode. I remember this one. See, that's the same shit. See, even me, I deal with this. You may feel attacked. And once you feel that way with me, right? The old me was like, man, then fuck you. Don't come back here. You understand? But now what I do is I got to think of it. This is an investment. I know that this is the risk that I take. I'm gonna be running into situations like this. Okay? I know it because I do. I'm gonna be running into situations like this because she's coming here for a free ride. What she wants to do, she wants to get the weight loss surgery without losing the weight. They just want the fuck losing the weight. They don't want to go through the process. Excuse me. They don't want to go through the process. Going through the process has a lot to do with this doctor. Number one, you got to be able to deal with this is the real deal. When you're coming in knowing you wasn't dieting, trying to bring your friends and family to prove that you were doing the right thing. And he's like, no, the numbers already show that you didn't do shit. You understand? I also have to know that not everybody's going to be, a walk in the park. I have to know that, hey, I'm signing up for this. I may have to deal with somebody like this because I may tell her, listen, sister, you need to do this with your hair. You need to do this with your weight. And she may say, well, Nate, I ain't have you come up here attacking me. And I got to make sure I don't fold. That is the key. And you got to understand too, that once you come to me, I'm not holding nothing back, because just in case you bail out, at least I can say, well, you know what? She knew what it was. You know what I mean? I'd rather you walk out than me walk away. One thing about this class, when we doing them one-on-ones, I'd rather you walk away from me than me walk away from you. Okay? But just watch how the sister was to break it. Watch this. Hold on.
Appointment, and you're not finna disrespect me. I've been nothing but nice to your ass. You're not finna do me like that. Y'all ready to go? Because I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's move. You will get trouble.
Now she gonna threaten the nigga and say he gonna get terrible. You see, this is exactly why brothers gotta understand there is a mode, and this is why you have to know that when you don't invest into these women, this is why they're gonna be fucked up. Now, again, right? This is a prime example of showing you most brothers gonna be like, fuck that fat bitch. I wouldn't help her anyway, fat bitch. No, you understand? You got to think about it like this. She clearly is a representation of the men that's around her. Look at how they all fall with her. He didn't check her and say, man, nah, fuck that. I'm not going nowhere. He's supposed to regulate that. The guy didn't do shit. You understand? He's soft. The girl walks behind him. So she brought a fan base there thinking they was going to, a hype. She brought a hype woman and man there and thought they was going to hype her on, and that shit backfired. So when you know your value, when you know your worth, when you know you got what you need, you know it. You know what I mean? You have to act like it. He don't need her. Okay? She needs him. It's a matter of life and death. He's just making money from it. But at the end of the day, he has money on the line. He has time on the line, right? She can die. So she doesn't have the time to waste. Okay, all that walking out attitude shit. Now, a lot of people may think, man, that's why we fuck with these non-black women. They pleasant, they feminine, all this bullshit. You got to remember, that's because the man didn't invest in her. That's why she looks like that. That's why she don't give a fuck what she looks like. She's confident of that. She don't give a fuck. She took it as an attack, like he was being disrespectful. He wasn't being disrespectful. So I want you to understand how this layout is. What I do, what he does. We're in professions. Professions get paid to do what they do, right? When you're a professional, it's because you get paid to do what you do, right? I don't care if you're a professional goddamn carpet cleaner. You're a professional. What's a profession? Because they gets paid to do it, right? I want people to really be clear of this message. Black man, you can't bullshit me, okay? We all know right now when you're at the top of the pole, the bottom of the pole, regardless of what, the only time the sister is with you is when you ain't got shit. But when you step your money up and you get you a couple of coins, whether you got a good job, good career, you're striking rich, you go over to that non-black woman. And you ready to do anything with her. You want to invest in her children with her. You want to help her out, guide her with this career. Kanye made motherfucking Kim Kardashian a billionaire. Okay? He did. That was his wife. He made her into a billionaire. Okay? Remember, that was Yeezy. Okay? Kanye ain't no slouch. He must be fucked up now. But just remember, Kim Kardashian would not be where she's at today if it wasn't for Kanye. Because he put her on to the billionaire level of things. Even his sisters, the young one that got this rich as hell, they all played a part when they was wearing all them Yeezys on the damn Kim Kardashian show. He played a significant part because he invested into that family. You know what I mean? But Kanye's at it again. He got another white woman. Because he's prancing her around, getting her famous. They see her on red carpet stripping naked. We don't even know what she sounds like talking, but he's investing into her. You understand? Now you're gonna sit here and think that this woman out here, this black woman, don't got a body like her. Of course there are. But the thing is, with that black man, we don't invest into our black woman. We don't even think it's worth it. Okay, we invest into the foreign, the non-black one. A black man will invest into a foreign Latin prostitute in Colombia or Dominican Republic before he invests into a sister on his common American ground. I promise you that, because his excuse is going to be they all look like that woman. And even if she does look like her, what does that mean? It means nothing. Right? It means the fact that she wasn't coached, she wasn't guided, she wasn't taught. There was no class there. She had no class of perseverance, nothing. Her look was fucked up, appearance was shot, right? Because of that shithole. You telling me nobody fucked that? Any man that fucking laid pipe on that and did not say, You okay? If you so high value, before you get this dick, you gotta get rid of that fucking hair. Okay? Before I come over here and lay this pipe, you gonna have to lose some weight. Did any man do that? No, because he didn't want to invest. He just wanted to dip and dabble. They want to know, you are an investor or you just want to go take a look through the house? Yeah, I'll just take a look. I don't want to invest into the building. I'd rather just take a quick look. And that's where we fuck up. You understand? So you got to think about it that the result of these sisters that's here is a representation of the black male, whether it's the man that was there with her, whether it's her father. Nobody did the proper investment. They didn't. From her birth, you invest into your daughter from the day she's born. Okay? You raise her. You're fathering her. All right, unless you took off and walked away. But if you fathered her properly, I promise you she would not end up like that, in such a unhealthy zone, knowing this woman's that young and going through that. So I want you to do this. I want you to be clear, and I want men and women to be clear here. We're not playing games here. Okay, I don't do this shit for likes. I do it because you are my investment. So when you come to me and I tell you about yourself, whether it's things that we do here, things that we don't do it, whatever, and you take it personal as it's an attack, that's your problem. If you want to leave, then you can leave. I can't hold you back. But one goddamn thing for sure, you're not going to have me against the wall on my words. Okay? Because I'm the only one doing shit. Okay? If there's other brothers that want to jump on the wagon and we can help, fine. But I haven't had that. I haven't had that impression from brothers because they don't want to fucking be bothered. So I'm going to do what I can do on a level, on a digital level. You know, if you want to do it one-on-one, we'll deal with that. But what I prefer is for you to be here on a platform, because in that way you can't interrupt me. If there's something I tell you and you take it personal because you do it, well, you should take it personal. I'm not going to apologize for that. I don't care what it is. So you got to understand, when you express it to me, when you share it to me, I don't care what, you know what it is, because you should know me by now. I have friends and family still that keep sending me TikTok and Instagram video clips, and they know that I don't even have an Instagram or TikTok, especially Instagram. It's got disabled. If you keep sending me this shit, you're antagonizing me. And you know, once I give you an opinion, you're going to fuck yourself because you're going to get your feelings hurt. I promise you, you will. All right? But you on this platform, you should know me better than that. And y'all ain't having brothers invest into y'all. Okay? Well, Nate, is it can a black, this is what she asked. This was the question. I forgot, Jacqueline. Can a black woman be sexy if she's not? If a black man could be feminine, he ain't a damn woman. Of course she can. That woman you seen sitting down with Dr. Watt now can be sexy. You have to be willing to invest into her. Of course you can. Of course she can. All right? So when you're here, you have to take heed to what you're learning here. I'm investing into you. If you're not learning, it's best that you go. Okay? All right? All right? We're not gonna, we got Marcel out of here the other day because he ain't learning shit. I had to disqualify him. That's different. He had to disqualify because he's a man. So if a man ain't catch on in a goddamn whole year or two, he ain't even get his first piece of ass since. He has to go. I don't give a fuck what the excuse. I don't want to hear that he's in a wheelchair. That don't mean shit. This nigga's in a wheelchair that get women. My uncle had 4 or 5 girlfriends before he died in his 80s. He was in a wheelchair. So that don't mean shit. That's not an excuse. I don't accept excuses like Dr. Now. So if you come to me, you have to be prepared for that. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat things here. Sisters, I know a lot of y'all going through shit because you can't accentuate or express your sexual presentation or sex appeal for that matter. It's because he's not investing into you. If he put in the time, in the effort that he does with that Latin fucking exotic bitch, okay, if he just took up half of the shit he did by investing into her and put it into you without dragging you, that's the challenge, because he can't invest you to it without dragging you. All right? This is what Dr. Now is doing, is letting them know, listen, you don't bullshit me, because I'm not bullshitting you. That's what he's telling them, you know. But the black man just can't embrace you and encourage you without dragging you. And that's a problem because he got his nose up that white bitch's ass. You understand? So what we got to do is understand that if you have a black man that says, oh, he's invested, he cares, you got to be careful with that. Because if you're feeling inspired and he's genuinely being honest and he's trying to coach you, all right, and you're offended, then that's your problem. But if he's thinking he's coaching you like he's doing you a favor and he's dragging you in the process and you're taking in this because you feel that, hey, well, this is constructive criticism, that's your problem once again, because that is not constructive criticism if he's dragging you. It's constructive criticism when he's telling you the fucking truth. It's a big difference. There's some things that's not unnecessary to say, unnecessary to do. So I want just to sink in and know that the more and more as black men, we keep investing into these non-black women over our black women, believe me when I tell you, nobody's going to respect us in this world. The white man knows the black man don't want his black woman when he becomes a billionaire. He knows that. The white woman knows that. That's why they up in our faces. They know that. They know when they show their titties and ass, he's going to get weak and crumble. But if they knew that we invested into our woman the way that these other coaches do, the way the white man invests into our black woman, how about that? Then they would respect us more because they said, well, you know what? That black race is powerful. We know how the Asians are. We know how the Jews are. We know how the white man is. But we are not the same, and that's a problem. We get that Latin non-speaking English bitch, and now you want to go to Spanish school. You want to bring her to the States, put her in the house. Y'all fucked the game all up. You ruined it. Passport bozos, you niggas destroyed the game. We can't go anywhere anymore because you're there. It's not the part that you went and exposed it. That's one. It's because you're there. The fact that you can say you went and visited that when 20 years ago you would have never thought of it because you didn't know YouTube didn't exist. You understand? You didn't know this, but I know. So now we have to look at the levels and say, well, what is the point of building our race and we dragging our woman in the process? Guide her. Show her what sexy is. You wanna be feminine, know what feminine is so fucking much. Show her. Show her and say, nah, sis, don't do that. And black woman, let me tell you, you have to be receptive to that. You have to know the difference of a man to say, don't wear that out there. You're looking crazy. Without opening up your big fucking mouth and saying, well, I wear what I want to wear. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. You can't do that with that general there. You could do it to that fucking shithole that didn't tell you not to do that. He didn't warn you. Okay, he knew you looked like a goddamn fool, but he didn't want to open his mouth. But he told Susie Q, okay, he made sure she gonna be right because he's trying to fucking coach her. You understand? If he's trying to pull her and try to link her in, he's going to be receptive to anything and do anything he got to do for her. That is just how our race of men are. That's how we are tuned. Black woman got the attitude, non-black woman is pleasing. So he will do more for her. Right? But if you know the difference, when this man's talking to you, show him respect. You got to say, you know what? He's doing what most men would have never told me. Even if you come out of pocket, you owe him an apology and make sure you give him a sincere apology and say, okay, y'all ready for this? I apologize. I need to stop debating. I need to stop taking things so personal. Because the black man I trusted fucked me over. This one raped me. This one. Give us an understanding to know how to deal with you. So we can say, you know what? She ain't as bad after all. Now listening to her testimony, you know what I mean? I'm going to be a little patient with her. You have to be expressive of that. Don't bring that angry fucking mentality over there because that shithole abused you, right? And as the black man, when she does bring that attitude in, you gotta be cool, be patient. She's your investment. You don't want to fuck it up. Just be cool, because in most cases she may not be receptive at first or for a minute, because that fucking shithole left a damn disaster and a mess over there. You understand? Shout out to the White School Podcast. You have to be a little more patient. Okay? Now, all you men out here, you like fucking these non-black women, that's fine. You know what I mean? Hit and run. There's nothing wrong with that. She comes to the telly, you meet her, bang out and keep it moving, nigga, but don't fucking invest into her. What kind of stupid shit is that's corny? Don't invest into another fucking damn nationality, another race. That's insane. Okay? You do what these BBC niggas do. If you're going to invest anything, throw that dick inside of them. All right? And don't nut inside either. Nut in their face and their mouth. They love it. I promise. They love it. You don't have to. All this shit y'all doing is unnecessary. They have their own men to invest into them. Let them do it. Lay pipe and keep it fucking pushing. Believe me, she'll respect you more. She will. God damn, every time you call me, you just want to fuck. Yeah, and and every time you do call, she gonna give you some pussy. Because if she goes to the next black man, he gonna be the same. He gonna be the same. But if all y'all niggas is investing in him because you trying to do this because the black woman ain't worth shit, how in the fuck she's gonna respect the black race when the black man doesn't respect his race? You gotta stop it, black brand. Stop it. Stop it. Just knock it off. It's corny now. That's why a woman is so fucked up. All right? Not all of them, but a lot of them. They don't have no idea. Whether it's a wig, weave, they don't even know how to wear some of this shit right now because y'all niggas ain't coaching them. Well, nigga, we don't know the difference. You know the difference when that fucking white bitch comes through with that fat African ass? You know, you want to invest into her. You watch what you say. You bring her to the best restaurants. No, you don't do that. Women respect you more when you reject it, not the black woman. When you reject that non-black woman, she respect you more. I promise you that. Because she know you ain't no ordinary nigga. She knows it. God damn, this gonna be a hard one. And you gonna turn her on in the process of that. Because now she like, this motherfucker don't even be paying me no mind. You know you want to fuck the living daylights out of her, but asshole, but don't let her fucking know that. Okay? The sister needs the guidance. Yeah, we know the white man could put her in better positions than us. Absolutely. You look at Kamala. All right. We understand and very aware of that. However, if we change this mindset, no kumbaya shit either. Just know your place. If you're going to invest into a woman, invest into a sister. Don't invest into no non-black bitch. What kind of corny shit is that? That is whack of you. And then when that bitch gets tossed from a nigga like me, you're going to have your feelings hurt. Okay? Promise me it's going to be a bitch to get over because you're going to be like, God damn, I should have just kept it pushing. Smash and dash. Ain't nothing wrong with that. When she calls you, she says she's in a car with her panties and bra and a coat. Go down there and fuck the living daylights out of her and get back in the house. That's it. You ain't going to go over there and talk to her for hours and connect and vibe and y'all go away for the weekend to the fucking French Riviera. That's corny. That's whack. I'm not telling you not to deal with them. I'm telling you be realistic. Okay? Do how these porno niggas do. That's what works. They love that. All right? They like to get fucked like a savage. And you got to be savagey when you do it. You don't put your own black woman, yeah, man, I taped her. You put the iPhone all on her face while she was giving you and then fell asleep after all that nut on her ass and you going to sit up there and throw out there. No, don't do that. You got to do that to the non-black one. Okay, that's more of a challenge. Ain't no challenge dragging your own woman dirty. That's stupid. Your brothers got to step it up a little bit, man. Black men invest into the black American woman and her appearance. If you got so much to say, show her what the fuck to do. All right? Tell her to take that ugly-ass blonde wig out and tell her what wig to wear. Listen, don't fuck with this shit. It don't look right on you. Wear this. Oh, I'm going to do what I want to do. Well, listen, I don't say I didn't tell you so. When everybody fucking laughs at you, you have the ability to let her know, listen, because now you really mean well. That ain't a drag. That's constructive criticism. That shit don't look good. Okay? And believe me, if she is the respectful one and she does admire your truths and everything you're trying to do and your presence of being there helping her, she will listen to you. And when you are a real man, that's what happens. Because if they ain't listening, then they gotta go. You don't gotta kick them out. You just show them the fucking door. Again, I had this shithole that was here. He pop up on a live stream 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. No matter when I'm up, hey Nate, hey class, and I'm like, why is this nigga here? He learns nothing. He hasn't even told me, Nate, I got this nice cologne thanks to listening to you. Nate, I got my feet clicked. My shit was dirty. Nate, I took a nice bed. Nothing. No contribution or nothing. So that was different. I didn't kick him out, but I pushed him away enough where he left. You understand? That's my goal. When you bullshit me, I got to tell you, listen, this is what it is, whether you like it or not. All right? If he was a real motherfucker, he would have said, hey, Nate, here's $10, $20 for the goddamn bowl. My mistake, brother. I do appreciate you. Matter of fact, I'm going to get some pussy now after talking to you and listening to it. He doesn't do that. He wasn't learning anything here. Okay? Oh, he came here because there was nothing to do. After he beat off to a porn, he went to listen to one of my videos. That's a little weird. So he's not here with a blue wrench. Okay? We don't need that. If you women are suffering and you're going through personal situations because you feel insecure about your look, okay, that we'll deal with that accordingly. But I can't make a miracle now. All right? I can't overturn an insecure woman, but I can give you some guidance, some steps on to be better. You understand? So that's basically saying I can't guarantee that. If you have an insecurity problem with you because the black man has made you insecure because you're brown and dark skinned, I can't do anything about that to change your mind. But I could give you some elements for you to enhance to change your mind. It's all about how you use it. You understand? I don't make miracles. All right? All right, Jacqueline said, the first man I ever dated literally dressed me up, encouraged me to go natural with my hair, and Nate speaks the truth. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And that's what listen, believe me. When that man coaches you and guides you, you know he's full of shit when he's telling you to look like the Latin woman. You don't want to do that. Now you know he's full of shit. But when a motherfucker could really enhance your beauty without you out there going to get a scissors and cut shit off, all right, instead of knocking you down, dragging you, that's the man you want to listen to. So Nate, when do we know to listen to a man? When he's not dragging you. You got to read it and know the difference. When he starts getting to y'all black women need to do, y'all black women, then he's dragging you. You don't need it. You just be like, yo, listen, you don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot. Matter of fact, what you doing tomorrow? Listen, I'm going to take you shopping and we're going to go to this spot. That's an investment. He does that with the non-black woman. He takes her shopping everywhere she want to go. That's an investment. That's the mindset you want. When that nigga is serious, he going to put the pen down. Or what if he wants some ass? I mean, again, that's up to you. You know what I mean? That's up to you on how you going to deal with that. I'm just telling you, if he's invested and he's real serious, he will do something like that. That's a boss move because most niggas is cheap. They're not going to tell you that. All right? He going to say, listen, we're going to take care of that. He may not like your hair. He like, yo, you ever thought about getting braids? Don't open your big mouth and be like, fuck braids because it breaks the. I mean, unless it breaks your hair, just be cool. Say, well, I was open to it. You know what I mean? But it was breaking my hair, and just be cool. Don't get offended. He trying to change me. There's nothing wrong with change. God damn, you probably fucking need it if he said something. Be cool. Stop taking shit personal. Don't do that. If you're going to be motherfucking combative and he's going to have an attitude because you're combative, y'all ain't going to get nowhere. You're just going to be debating for the rest of your life. Don't argue with him. All right. Now, Nate, what did you say about this shithole? You don't listen to him. You don't listen to that fucking garbage can. Fuck him. You got to know the difference. What a real man does, the real man is going to invest into you. When the other nigga drag you, he ain't trying to invest. Bitch, that's your own fucking problem. You understand? I ain't got nothing to do with that. You got to know the difference. Okay? Black men, once again, to my players, nothing wrong with banging it out, doing whatever you do. Well, nigga, how about hopping it on her sister? I mean, unless she wants to be hopped on and off, I wouldn't do that with a sister. I'll take all that energy to the non-black woman. That makes no sense. Well, Nick, what if a black woman wants to be dragged and just wants me to smut out? I wouldn't waste my time with that. Because she wasn't guided well. Nobody invested into. That's why she's a slut. She wasn't born like that. That's just a example. She's a product of her environment. Take that. If you are really about it, if you're really about it, you have way more choices with a non-black woman. Bring that shit over there. That's all. If you're so good with it, you know. Oh, what about the hood bitch? Once again, there's hood white chicks. Bring that shit over there. If you about it, trust me when I tell you, thank me later. Okay? All of that shit you can do with a sister, you're going to be able to do 10 times more with her because it's a hit and run, smash and dash. Okay, it's like weed. You smoke it and pass it. All right? Don't fall in love with it, dummy. Well, you know, the sisters need to be accountable. No, angry. If you so happy, why you worried about them being accountable if you fucking a whole bunch of non-black bitches? You know what I mean? That's what you gotta watch. Now, I must warn you, the only downfall about it, that non-black woman ain't as reachable as a sister. I must warn you, black man, she ain't that reachable. All right? Only certain niggas could do that. I must warn you. Okay, I know you get frustrated. That's why you drag the black woman, because she's so fucking accessible. Okay, she's so accessible. It ain't that easy. That's the only downfall. If you ain't built for that shit, ain't nothing happening over there. You better just go to Pornhub and just jerk off the non-black woman all night. And once again, that ain't gonna work. Now you living in a fantasy world. You're gonna be frustrated because you ain't getting no pussy. You're gonna be like Marcel, jerking off the porn every fucking night. Okay. Well, my taste, I like a 10. I mean, you got to fuck a 10 and tell me you like a 10. When you're fucking 10s, then we could talk. When you're fucking dimes and 8s and 7s, then we could talk. But again, if you want to smut a woman, go to non-black. Okay? All over the goddamn world. If you that good. Okay? All right? Keep it simple. Invest into a sister. If you're going to invest. If you don't want to invest, then just fuck non-black woman. You know, but once you look at the level of really helping a sister out, whether she's a business partner, whether you want to do business with her, whether you want to fuck with her, whether you want to marry her, whatever, invest into her. Well, Nate, what if she's no good? If she's no good, then she's no good. You can't invest in nothing that's no good. You're not going to be able to invest into a building and they tell you that the fucking house don't have a CFO, you know, certificate of occupancy, right? So you invest into, you see it, you say, this is something I want to take a risk with, boom. And you do what you got to do. Again, it ain't always got to be pussy. It could be business. You know, you and your partner is a sister. That's great. You know, look at Kamala Harris and her fucking man. That's an investment. He's behind that shit. You invest into her. You understand what I'm saying? So if he can do it, you can do it. Whatever, again, this whatever way it's going to be, don't abuse your race. I don't give a fuck if she's been abused, raped, slaughtered. Don't be that. You know what I mean? Pass on that. Now I'm good. You know, you want to slut a woman out, get that non-black woman. Trust me, you won't regret it. You won't regret that. It's going to be fun. Okay? Ain't too many sisters going to let you run a train on her. You know, but there's a whole bunch of non-black women that's down with that shit. Trust me on that. All right? All right? You call one or two niggas that you know that could put it down. Yo, nigga, this one, she want two niggas at fucking Blazer. You get it from the back. I throw the dick in the mouth and we switch, whatever it's gonna be. That's what you want to do. You want to see that damn contrast. All right. You and your buddies with that damn Puerto Rican woman, you're slutting her out. That is a beautiful night. But not to that black princess. We don't need that. Now, if the white man want to do it with her, she allows it, then that's on her. But we shouldn't do that. There's too much pussy out here to be fucking dragging a sister. That's corny. Okay? And well, nigga, what about the black man and we dragging sisters? Don't listen to that motherfucker. We all say that in every video. Don't pay him any mind. We're not talking about him. All right. He's a sellout. Because if you're over there investing into the non-black woman, then of course he's gonna drag a sister. But if you understand the male and you know you're a real man, you're gonna hear me. You know what, Nate? It's a fact, and it's true. Once again, if you don't believe me, go to Pornhub, go to X videos, and put an interracial gangbang. All right, they love it. Mark my words. The sister, she gonna do that gangbang and fall in love. Not that non-black woman. Oh no, she not. And y'all invest in her. Oh my God. You still want to marry after you see nut all in her face. That's crazy. But when the sister go fuck another nigga behind your back, she's a dirty bitch. I'm done with sisters. That's corny. You're black. You sound stupid. Okay? So just remember, even the real man slip. They're like, yo, Nate, I didn't think of it that way. Yes. There's enough opportunity out here, man, for hoes. Trust me. You don't need a black hoe. Well, Nate, what about if I like prostitutes? Okay, you see a black woman to the side and you see the white one. Fuck the white one. Okay, she gonna suck dick better anyway. Oh, well, how about a Latin? Latin ain't anything on that track that ain't black. Just pass on a black chick. You black. Let the white man get the black one. He'll enjoy it better. Okay, you're not gonna be in a damn fruits of all these damn choices. And you got some chocolate sisters, brown sisters, light skinned sisters. You know, which one is white? I want the white one. Well, Nick, how about the Latin one? Anything but the sister. Okay, you don't think like that. You like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Believe me when I tell you, if you got the luxury and the privilege, all right, and you want to get on your freak shit, non-black women are the best jump offs on the fucking planet. Okay, no disrespect. I'm just saying what it is. For some strange reason, they respect you more when you treat them like shit. I'm telling you. And I know some sisters, some non-black women like, that's fucked up. Look it up. Look it up. It's all over the goddamn internet. You can't even challenge me to that. It's all over the internet. You smash a black woman, she's gonna be passionate. Even as a prostitute, she's gonna be passionate. She can't help it. She black. You a good looking dude. You paying her. She like, oh my God, he's gorgeous. You know what I mean? Not that non-black one. She don't see all she see is dick sizes. Okay. And if she sees you's a real nigga, it's because you hitting and running. Sure, that'll last longer. Or once you fall in love and she dips on your ass, you gonna be hurt. You're like, God damn, I should have listened to this nigga Nate. Listen, this is how you do it, man. It's very simple. Okay? Invest into the black woman. All right. Whatever one it's gonna be. Pick one, choose one, personal, business, marriage, whatever it is. Invest into her. She needs it. She's only gonna listen to you. Now, if you have a fetish or you have a choice or you have a preference, that's fine. Go over there, hit and run. Don't fucking marry her. Don't make her your girlfriend, dummy. Because there's always going to be a nigga like me and a whole bunch of niggas that's going to be fucking her on the side anyway. And she's going to love it. She gonna talk dirty. Yes, my boy. Yeah, what about your boyfriend? Oh, fuck him. Come in my face. And she gonna go right back to you and lay in the bed. And you think you got a good woman. No. Non-black women are intrigued by jocks. They love black niggas that don't give a fuck. They love that. Okay? Trust me on that. All right? All right, they don't respect that coon that falls in love with. They love a nigga that treat them like shit. Don't treat the black woman like shit, you dumb fuck. All right? When that damn white woman getting treated like shit to her is call her, yeah, you dirty white whore. Yo, fuck me. She gets turned on the more you talk shit to her. Am I lying? I'm telling you. Well, Nate, I disagree. The ratchet, stay away from the ratchet black one. After a while, she gonna want to change anyway because nobody gonna be fucking with her. Leave her alone. Unless you're willing to invest into her, don't even bother. Shoot your shot with the non-black one and just tap that ass. Trust me. They're built different. Because everybody want to fuck them anyway. So they're going to be fine regardless. You think a Latin woman gives a fuck about you falling in love with her? She doesn't care. The whole world wants to fuck her. You understand? The sister, she's picky. He got to be black. He got to look like this. He got to be this. You understand? Sisters are passionate about their own men. So you need to coach them. Don't drag them. Invest into them. You don't drag your investment. You don't drag your investment. That's all. This ain't no kumbaya shit. And we're going to have this at the Capitol on the Martin Luther King month of happy Black History Month, which it is. It's about to be over. This is not what I'm doing this for. This is real shit. Okay? All right? Well, Nate, how can our woman be desirable? Why don't you show her? Why don't you show her? You know, well, they're walking out here with flip-flops and fucking bonnets. Yeah, because nobody's investing in them. She don't know what the fuck to do. That's why she looking like who did it and ran. Niggas is still fucking her, so she thinks it's okay. She doesn't care what she looks like. That's why she looks like that. Okay? Why don't you coach her? Stop talking about that non-black woman. Trust me when I tell you, niggas that smash and dash are different. Well, Nick, hit it and run forever? No, I don't see hit and run. Meaning that's what your relationship is. You got this bad Latin shit every Wednesday night, twice out of the month. She lets you shove your dick in her mouth. That's a privilege. A lot of niggas don't have that privilege that you could touch that whenever you want and you ain't got to pay. You probably trick a couple of dollars on her every now and then. That's why she doing that. But even though you know and I know you fall in love with her, the game is over. Okay? The game is over. Shout out to Yvonne. The game is over. Trust me when I tell you it's been done. You're ruining. Y'all niggas are fucking these sisters up, man. You're ruining the game. Okay? Black woman, you see a black man that wants to give you advice and he's married to a black woman, don't listen to him. Okay? You better off listening to a white boy. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to that fucking Uncle Tom. He's worthless. Don't listen to him. Why? Well, it doesn't matter because he's married to her. It does matter. That's the problem. You better listen or you're going to lose. You don't listen to me, you're fucked. Okay? Just listen. I know it's hard. Just listen. He's married to a non-black woman. Don't listen to nothing he got to say. It's irrelevant. Okay? If he fucks some non-black woman and he'd be shaking and baking and moving around and that's what he do, and then maybe you could have his because he's gonna tell you what I'm telling you. He gonna tell you who's a freak. This one want to marry him. This one to be with him. I don't want to be with none of them hoes. I don't love them hoes. And all his hoes is non-black. That's an official nigga right there. Okay? Because he ain't trying to fucking bait his black woman. Only a fucking Uncle Tom would do that. What's the difference between a black man that drags a black woman versus a black man that marries a white woman? Ain't no different. They both Uncle Toms. They Uncle T's. We don't fuck with that garbage. All right. What you think? Because a nigga goes to a different country to buy a foreign prostitute, he official? That's not official because he's buying prostitutes. That's corny. You can't respect him. He ain't even part of the conversation. That's a piece of dirt. Okay, we talking about real nigga shit, real man shit. In the United States with all this pussy, and you gonna drag the black woman. What kind of stupid shit is that? The black woman only make up 7% of the fucking United States. All right, we make up 3%. Or is it 4%? Right, so the black man and black woman is more black woman than black man. But goddamn, nigga, there's more non-black woman in the whole fucking earth than anybody. Why would you waste your time with a sister? You don't like her, you don't fuck with her, don't fuck with her, but goddamn, nigga, don't drag her in the process, dummy. That's like kicking somebody down the stairs and then coming back and then putting a gun to their head and blowing them away. God damn, they already fucking fell down the stairs, nigga. Why you shot them in the head for? They already down. That's corny. Dark skin, light skin. Don't entertain a nigga with that conversation. It's irrelevant. This ain't got nothing to do with, this has something to do with black and non-black. The fucking it. She's a black American or she's black and Nigerian. Well, the black Nigerian one, that's a foreign woman. Have a ball with that. That's the one you smut out. You don't smut out the fucking motherland of your land. She's foreign. You don't know nothing. That's a whole different mindset. Anything that's foreign, you don't praise it. You just don't. It's foreign. I seen this Ferrari today at my man's shop. I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do getting that? I can't get in that little shit. That little ass car. They all have to cut me to get out of there. All right, it's cute, it's nice, but I wouldn't take that seriously. It's a Ferrari. It's exclusive, it's fun, but I mean, I can't have that as a daily driver. There's no fucking way I could drive that every day. You understand? This ain't no kumbaya shit. This is real shit. If you really about getting all this pussy you say you get, then go get it. Okay? Run them games on them non-black women. The summertime is coming. We'll see all y'all niggas gonna do. All your passport bros in New Jersey, New York. Let's see what you do here. I dare you tell me that you can. You know you can't. You're gonna go up to Union, New Jersey, all right, and can't do shit up there. You're gonna go down to fucking Parlin, New Jersey, all that. All right. All these locations, all these bad motherfuckers is at. Where are you? Where are you? Dragging the sister, that's corny. All right. The only person that should be dragging the sister is the white man. He don't even fucking do that. He builds her up. He invested in her more than us. You would expect the white man to fuck that black bitch, nappy headed hoe. But you know, it don't be him, it's us. We the one doing that. The white man stands by his black wife that was the vice president just a couple months ago, right? She was in the White House. Okay. What is the black man gonna do? He didn't get her there. Obama invested into his black woman. He invested into his daughters. Okay, you can tell. All right. Even that ugly ass fucking Jay-Z, at least he invested into her. God damn, he invested into Rihanna. God damn. You know, he invested into Rihanna. God damn. Good Lord. So, ladies and gentlemen, class is dismissed. We're going to keep this simple. All right. Black man, pull up. If it's all what you say it is, and we love non-black pussy. I do too. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna tell you one goddamn thing for sure. Ain't no other freak better than a non-black bitch. Ain't nothing better. Ain't nothing better than seeing that Asian woman on the floor letting you toss come all in her face. It's amazing. Why would you want to desensitize and destroy your black woman? Let the white man do that if he could get to her. She don't even want to deal with him. In most cases, you got to force her to deal with them, but that's corny. You want to bring your motherfucking fetishes, bring them in. That's cool. Have fun. What's the excuse, nigga? Asian, Puerto Rican, white, all of the above, all over the goddamn place, all right? Take your pick. Go down to Pornhub and see all these black niggas fucking these non-black bitches. Are you fucking kidding me? Highly accessible for official niggas. If you's a cornball nigga, you're going to be on the internet getting on podcasts, dragging sisters, all right? Rich or poor, you're dragging them because you still care. You're dragging them, but you're over there fucking up the white woman's ass and you invest. That's corny, sucker. That's corny, Uncle Tom. That's whack, okay? Well, Nate, what about DJ Academics? That's an Uncle Tom. He's an Uncle Tom, right? That's all he is. He like that non-black please. A Jamaican nigga. You know them Jamaican niggas is. Them niggas is a mess. They all fucked up. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies especially, don't listen to that shithole. Don't listen to him. He can't tell you nothing about being sexy. Tell that nigga to pull up. If he listen, let me explain something to you. When a man is getting all this non-black pussy left and right, and he laying this down and laying that down, trust me, he will respect you a lot more. He will. That's how you could tell a nigga ain't rinking in the dough. All right? If a nigga is running through these non-black women and all his fetishes like he says he are, by the time he gets over that black woman, he's going to be exhausted to diss her. Always remember, happy people are not bitter. They don't drag shit. You a nigga's happy. He ain't got time to drag. I'm getting pussy. Why am I gonna drag a sister for? She ain't my issue. I just had a threesome with 2 Asian bitches. Not me, but you know what I'm saying? I just had a threesome with 2 Asian bitches. You understand? He gonna come back and diss his sisters? No, he gonna be like, sister, fuck. I mean, goddamn, I wasn't with 2 sisters last night. I had these Asian bitches freaking off on me. By the time he come to the sister shit, he ain't got nothing but love for her. Okay? But if he trying to marry that Asian girl that he met after he gave her $500 to fuck her, that's different. He's gonna drag the fuck out of his sister. Yeah, because now he fell in love with a whore. After he paid her, you understand? Well, Nato, you saying all non-black women are whores? No. What I'm saying is non-black women love black niggas that throw pipe. So if you throwing your pipe the way you saying you are, you'll be fine. Right? They love a little knockoff. They don't give a fuck about no girlfriend, no husband. Well, unless you gay, but they don't care about no girlfriend, no wife. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Sisters do. You can't play this game with sisters. Sisters do not do well the way that non-black woman does. She don't give a fuck when you marry. Okay, but she loves it more when you let her know, listen, bitch, all right, I ain't never leaving my wife, but we could toss off and do what we do every now and then. You ain't even got to tell her that. Just as long as she know you coming and dipping and dabbing, you never spend the night, you leave out the fucking crib next month. She says she ain't fucking with you, you hit it again. Yeah, every month you blast it. Okay. She respects you. Oh my God. Because she's like, he's not the average goddamn black guy. All of them want to fucking marry me and drag their woman. When a nigga want to marry that non-black woman, that means he hates black women. Never forget that. But when he tossing and throwing them all over the fucking place, he loves his sister. Okay? Take your fetishes, take advantage of your fetishes and take that frustration out on them. They love it. Especially a white woman. Okay, she loves it even more. Oh my God, give me that big black cock. That's her favorite fucking word, her favorite phrase. Okay, all right. Nobody says it like her because she means it. She has to have it. She'll fuck you in front of her husband. She doesn't care. Okay, y'all niggas are missing a whole different world. Some of you clown niggas are going to different countries for buying pussy. That's whack. This is all in the United States of America, nigga. We could go as far as Tampa, Florida. All right? Lifestyle parties all over the place. Freaks. There's a couple of sisters in there every now and then, but most of them women in there are freaks. Everybody's a freak in the lifestyle world. So everybody's a freak because you're there. So what I'm saying is there's enough for you to be fed. Believe me, there's enough food out here for all these niggas. A lot of y'all niggas ain't getting to the food, though. You just talking shit because you can't get to her. Believe me, black man, trust me when I tell you this. I'm telling you from experience, all right? Invest into a black American woman, one way or another, business or whatever. If she's a doozy or a floozy, fuck it, go on to the next one. Believe me, when you get the right fucking one, remember, when you're investing, you could hop on and hop off. All right, you taking motherfucking damn interviews. You trying to buy a restaurant. You trying to make some flips. You trying to make moves. She know you official. I know you official. Let's go. But when you do that shit with that white bitch, she gonna take you for everything you got. White girls go deeper in the goddamn court case. They just do. That's just their image. That's what they do. That's their culture. They gonna get you and clean your ass out. That's why you ever heard the terminology, I'm gonna bring them to the cleaners. That's what the fucking meant when that white bitch took that black basketball player to court. Okay? Or if he tried to rape her. You see what Mike Tyson went through. Well, Mike Tyson wasn't there. You see what Kobe Bryant went through with that white woman that accused him of rape. She came off. She got rich over that shit. And it wasn't even true. You understand? Cause these niggas be trying to black man love a side bitch. God damn, nigga, fuck a side bitch, nigga. Just have a few girls. You know, you have a side girl, now you gotta give her feelings and time. No, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Okay? You got your main joint, that's all you should have in your life. You want to play around, go fuck that non-black woman. They're all over the goddamn place. They all want to be black anyway. Believe me. They love it. Go out to these nightclubs in the city. You see them all over sitting at the tables, VIP. God damn, who's the next victim? They love us. That's just what it is. All right. But they don't love us to marry. They love us when we hop on and hop off. They love them type of niggas. All right, shithole. So just want to let you know that. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a good night. Class is dismissed. I appreciate you. Goddamn.